Hi, this is Jason with Summer Camp Systems. Today we're going to discuss creating people as a unit leader. We are publishing an updated video that discusses not only creating a person via the web pages, but also mass additions. In addition, we're going to discuss some of the new features that have been added to the person record. I've logged into the application as a unit leader, and my parameters are set in the session dashboard. Under the unit user menu, I will click the My People link and then the Add Person. I will enter a first and last name. I'm going to put in a birth date, and I'm going to enter a gender because Camp Chattachuk uses age and gender restrictions on their courses. I'd just like to remind everybody about the start and end date. These are for the person record. They are not the dates that you're attending camp. Some people have confused these and put the dates you're attending camp, and then the person won't be active until camp begins and you won't be able to register them for classes. I would just leave these blank unless you want to inactivate the person in the future. As of Build 2.7, the person record has been enhanced to include new communication fields on the Contact Info tab. The unit leader needs to determine if the person would like to receive text messages or emails from the application. The camp staff now has the ability to send messages out from the application. In this example, we're going to assume that messages will be received, so we are going to set receive text messages to yes. I'm going to enter a phone number, type, and carrier. Please note that the phone type must be mobile in order to receive text messages. And I'll choose a carrier. I'm going to leave the secondary blank, but if it's filled in, messages will be sent to both numbers. I'm going to set the receive email messages to yes, and I'll enter an email address. And again, I could enter a secondary if I wish. I can also enter emergency contact information if needed. On the Attributes tab, user-defined values can be stored. On the Others tab, there have been additional flags added to allow a person to be purged, a flag for camp staff, and a place for comments. In the future, comments will print on certain documents such as course rosters. I would also note that unit leaders should flip the unit leader flag to yes. This allows the camp staff to send messages only to unit leaders. Once the record is saved, the person is created, a message is displayed that they've been assigned to the Big Leaf Limited organization and Unit 555, which come from the session dashboard. That's it for creating people from web pages. I'm going to move into the more advanced topics where we will import via mass addition. I'm going to jump over to summercampsystems.com/docs, and I'm going to download the person import template. Under the templates section, I'm going to click on the person link under unit user. On this page, I will get a table with a definition of each field in the template and how to use it. I can also download a blank template. However, instead of using the blank template, there is an easier way to get an example. I'm going to go back into the application, and under the unit user menu, I'm going to scroll down to reports, and I'm going to select the My Person Unit Download report. It will automatically run based upon the parameters in the session dashboard, and it will run for each person in my unit. I'm then going to filter by the person we just created, and now I'm going to download it as a CSV file. And now I have a workable template with an example for my unit that I can use to build my import file. I have filled out the template in this example, so we're going to discuss it. I've set the first column to insert instead of update. I've copied the organization and unit information. The person ID won't be required since we're doing an insert and not an update. If your camp uses the person number, I would enter the person number here. I've entered a first and last name, as well as birth dates and gender, just like we did in the web page, as well as contact information for the people I had it for. I've entered the active flag of yes. Again, I've put in phone numbers and phone number types, email addresses. I've added rank for a couple of people. I can optionally enter addresses. These are mainly used to print on the course applications if they are printed. At the end, I'll put in the mobile carrier, receive email messages to yes, and again I have the camp staff flag, the purge flag, and the comments where I can enter a comment to print on the course roster. Once I have updated all the people I need to create or update, I will save the file. Then I will go back to the application, and again under the unit user menu I will scroll down to other items and choose mass additions. The import type will be person, and I will choose my file, upload it, ensure the drop down list says validate file, and click the process file button. I will review the table displayed and see if there are any errors. If there are errors, I need to fix them in the file and revalidate. Otherwise, I can just load the file again and choose load file. This should load the people into my unit. It is possible to receive errors on the actual load. If this occurs, remove the process records from the file, fix the errors, and reprocess the failed records. Now I will go back to my people. Again, I'll search on Doe. As you can see, we've loaded Jane's sister Sarah from a mass addition template, as well as James Buckley was also loaded. As a reminder, you can head over to summercampsystems.com/docs to view the latest help information. In this example, under the unit user menu and then under maintaining people, you can see step-by-step instructions for both the web pages and mass additions that were discussed in this video. Thanks and have a great day.